So hi everyone. So welcome back. We are again back to the Java side. So here we are talking about the definitions in Java. So as per request of the students, they wanted the proper definitions in Java, which will be helpful for them in the examination, interviews, and everywhere. So here I am giving you the definitions in Java. There are certain definitions which I have taken 1 to 10 definitions. So that definitions I am giving the proper definition for each Java, each things. So you guys can take a note of this and study for the examination and put it on the paper or interview wherever it is. Okay. So let's take each one will go ahead and see that. So first point is define abstract class. What is abstract class? So we all know about the methods in Java. What is methods in Java? Method is nothing but a function, right? Function means we are writing a block of code and giving a name, and we are calling wherever we want it. So that is basically function. So normally this abstract class, the class will consist of lot of functions. So there are some functions where we cannot write the body. We have to give some rules and regulations, but we should not write the body of the functions. The body will be written by the subclass. In that case, we go for abstract class. So that is called abstract class. What is abstract? A class which is declared, this is the definition, a class which is declared with the abstract keyword is known as an abstract class in Java. It can have abstract and non-abstract method, that is method with the body. In that class, if you have so many abstract methods are there, the class will become an abstract. Even non-abstract methods also you can write it inside that. That's called abstract class. Now let's come to the interface. Define interface. When you say about interface, it's a pure abstract class where you cannot write non-abstract methods. Everybody are pure abstract methods. So in that case, we can make it as interface. What is a problem in abstract is you can go for subclasses. Subclasses means one level. Like, multi-level, single level, multi-level, like that only you can go. So what if I needed so many class to inherit? Then you cannot go for abstract class, you can go for interface. So interface, there are a lot of interfaces are there in Java where you can apply multiple inheritance. So interface is nothing but a pure abstract class only, but it will have all our abstract methods. So an interface in Java, what is the definition is an interface in Java is a blueprint of a class. It has static, constant, and an abstract methods. It has static, constants, and abstract. Note the point, everybody has to write abstract methods. Static constants will be there. They will be written as finite. The interface in Java is a mechanism to achieve abstractions. There can be only abstract methods in Java interface. Only abstract methods, no body method body. It is used to achieve abstraction and multiple inheritance in Java. Interface can have abstract methods and variable. It cannot have a method body. So when you define interface, you need to define all these traces for an interface. Then only you get 2 marks at least. Okay. So let's go to the next one. What is static and finite? Static means if suppose you have 5 employees, every employee's company name is same. So every employee object, why should I create company for all objects? So I know, so see, if I have 5 objects, 5 object variables will be created. So to make it as a one common location, everybody are working on the same company, no? So you can use static keyword. Means the definition is the static keyword means the value is same for every instance of the class. A value is same for every instance. That's the definition you have to write. Now, finite. Finite means you have seen in other languages there is a concept called constant. What is constant? Constant means every variable you can change the value. But what if I need not to change the value? Then we go for constant. Constant means one at a time only you will give the value. You cannot change the value throughout your program. So in Java, there is no concept called constant. If you give final keyword, the variable is assigned the value and it cannot be changed. It acts like a constant over here. So in Java, you can use final. The final keyword means once a variable is assigned a value, it can never be changed. So if you use static final, because anyway you are assigning one value, so that how many objects if you are creating, everybody are same, right? So you need only one location also. In that case, you can go for static final in Java. So that's a pure constant here. Okay, I hope you understood. Now next is, what is multi-threading? You guys all know what is multitasking, right? So doing so many tasks at a time, right? Like literally when you're doing your work, when you're studying, you will be seeing TV, you will be seeing doing something else. So more than one thing you are doing is called as a multitasking. Same like in your program, if you are having so many threads to be done. For example, in a word, in word is a one guy where you have grammar checking will be there, you have image will be there, text process will be there. So many things in one point you are doing is called as a multi-threading. So here also, what is multi-threading? Multi-threading refers to a process of execution that is two or more threads simultaneously for maximum utilization. Maximum utilization of the CPU. So, multi-threading is nothing but two or more threads. They will do independently. Simultaneously, maximum utilization of CPU. So, what a thread in Java is a light process requiring fewer resources to create and share the processes. So when you write a multi-threading, you should write these 2 points. So this is multi-threading. No. Write 2 attributes in applet. What are the 2? I really written 4 attributes. You can write 2 only. So in an applet tag, there are attributes. When in applet tag, when you along with the tag, when you write some things, there are attributes are there. So in applet, there are name is an attribute tag where you have to write a unique name for the applet. And code, where you are pointing your class, applet class. URL, the code URL, your applet class where you have to point that you are written in the code. Then height, how much height you wanted an applet, how much width you wanted an applet. So there are more attributes are there. You can write any 2. Okay. Now define frame. Frame means there are 2 GUI guys are there in Java, right? GUI means graphical user interface. So to make graphical user interface, we need the support of frame or applet in Java. So frame means you can go for an application and applet means you can run it in the browsers. So frame, what is frame? So frame is implemented as an instance of JFrame. So you have nowadays people uses JFrame class as a window that has decorations. There's a window which will have a decoration, border will be there, title will be there, and support button component that close to the window. So application can be GUI, usually include at least one frame. So it is nothing but a window, will have a title, button, and lot of components, everything are there, which you design according to your thing. That is called a frame. Now, applet. Applet is a specific type of program that is embedded in the web page to generate dynamic contents. It runs inside the browser and works at the client side. So applet normally works on the browsers, like you have Chrome, you have IE, you have all these browsers will be there. So applet has an embedded browser is there that is called as applet viewer. So applet runs in the browser so that people don't need any application, they can literally use it through the browsers. So frame and applet. Now let's see the next one. That is, what is the use of panel in GUI? Panel is nothing a subcomponent of a frame or an applet. It can be an independent type. So panel is a rectangular pane which is used sub-container to organize the group of related components in specific layers. Like you wanted a specific section, like a small section in your big window, then you can go for panel. Big window will be there. In that you need a small section, you go for panel. And you can use all the components. You can use the layouts, border layout, flow layout, and secondary containers also. You can use such as frame, another panel. All this you can use it in the panel. So that is panel, usage of panel. Because when you see that only one window cannot do that. So you have more small windows needed. So in that case, you go for panel. Panel inside you can make sub panels and design it according to your usage. So what is inheritance in Java? The inheritance is nothing but inheriting from the topper guy to the bottom level. So it's nothing but it's a mechanism where new class is derived from the existing class. So already a class is there where I want to do an enhancement stuff, so I'll make it in the new class that I'll derive from the existing class. So in Java, classes may inherit or acquire the properties and methods of other class. A class derived from another class is called a subclass, and whereas the class from which the subclass is derived is called as a superclass. There is superclass already existing, and that superclass is inheriting to the subclass is called as inheritance. Why we need inheritance? Because already superclasses somebody has done. So why should we do again and again? We can use that and enhancement mode, we do it in the subclass. So that's called inheritance. Now define collections in Java. So you all know about arrays, right? Arrays is nothing but what is that array? More than one elements which sit together, which is having a same name and same data type, and it will be like, you know, from you can tell how many locations you wanted. So that is called normally array. Now what if I needed something like an object array, wanted some employee array, wanted one student array, like that you cannot create in an array. So you have to go for a collection. Collection means our one-stop solution for all data manipulation jobs such as storing data, searching, sorting, insertion, deletion, updating of data. So Java collection represent as single object, and Java collection framework provide various interface and classes. There are so many classes, so many interfaces like set, the list, and we have the queue, DQ, map. So many guys are there where you can use for the collections. Each has its own specific features are there. Now, what is networking? Networking is nothing but a notation. It is nothing but you guys know, right? Networking, right? What is networking? Normally, you see the electrical wire only. You take an example of electrical wire. the electric which comes to the transformation. There, from there, people will take up the electricity towards their houses. So it's all networked wire it is connected, right? So that's called networking. Just like that, if you have an office, if you have a college, or if you have somewhere where you want to interconnect with your systems, why we are interconnecting? To grasp the information from one system to another, we take the information, all those things where we want to pass information, you have to interconnect each other. So that interconnection is called as in networking. So we are connecting more than one computer, more than two computers, more than so many computers together, which to share the resources is called as networking. So Java networking is a notation of connecting two or more computer devices together to share the networking. So Java program communicate over the networking at the application layer by using a package called java.net package. So it also has a lot of classes and interfaces. So these are the definitions which I have properly give according to the technology point. So you can learn this or note it on your notebooks and learn this properly. So you can achieve good marks and things, or you can even interview people, they can use it. So thank you. So we will be seeing with the next another coding sessions. And if you guys wanted any other networkings or any other related stuff, JDBC, or all those things, I'll bringing up more and more. If you want anything like kind of definitions and all, you please message me or put it in the comment box so that I can bring it more towards you. Okay. So I hope this video will be helpful for you. So thank you. We will be seeing you on the next video. Thank you.